Vox Sports. Believe it.
So, yeah, tell us what happened back there.
As in during the game, is it?
During the game, yeah.
In the first half, I think we started a bit slow, you know. Man marking wasn't that good. They keep pressuring us, and our BL defense wasn't that compact. Basically, the first half we were like giving them the balls away too easily. But I think second half we were much better. You know, we conceded I think 3 goals in the second half. But I think we played really well in the second half compared to the first half. Yeah.
Do you agree that the battle was won and lost in midfield today?
Yeah, maybe because their midfield is really skillful and really they always like pass the ball well. Their movement of the ball is really good. And while our midfield is a bit more static, you know, maybe of fatigueness, this kind of weather, you know. So, but we can't really blame our midfield as well. Yeah.
First, the group game and this one, which game you all think you all played better overall?
Probably, I think the first game. Yeah, the first game we were more kind of attacking. Today's game, I think we were a bit cautious. You know, we kind of hold back a little bit. I think we didn't want to concede as much goals, so we kind of like hold back. But I think overall, you know, it's a respectable scoreline, and I think I'm proud of everybody there.
Has the team like progressed over the course of the tournament?
Yeah.
In what ways?
Definitely, we progressed like really huge compared to the first time. You know, where the team is kind of not really gelled together, not really bonded, and the team weren't really passing that good. Basics weren't that good. But you compare to now, you know, everybody's talking to one another. It's just the feeling's like really different. It's really good. Yeah, as in, it's a really big progress, huge step.
So now, you know, tournament is over. You guys achieved top 4 place.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
Really happy, you know. It's because this is the batch of guys who I'm going to play with in 2013 Junior World Cup. So to achieve this kind of target, you know, it's like a milestone. We actually like created history. We are the first group of boys to be in this age group to actually reach this target. So I'm really proud of the guys and of course the supporters and the coaches. Without them, you know, I don't think we can achieve this type of results. Yeah.
What can you say about the future of hockey as a whole?
Definitely. This is like now like the benchmark for us. You know, yeah. Like it's for us to, you know, gauge where we are if we were to go in other tournaments. Definitely other teams will see us, you know, as we finish top 4 in Asia. So it's kind of really good to have this top 4 position now. Because from now and then we just keep moving forward. We don't go downwards. We just have to move forward. Yeah.
Does that mean also that your target each tournament that you play goes up now?
Yeah. We have to achieve really high target with Coach Soleh, you know, and like we believe in him, and he also have a lot of belief in us. And now since we showed a lot to the supporters, you know, I'm sure they also like have a lot more trust in us.
So what's the target for Hong Kong?
We have to get top 4 to qualify for Asia Cup, and then in Asia Cup you have to get top 2 to qualify for Junior World Cup. Yeah.
So that would be the ultimate goal,
Yeah. Basically, this team. Yeah, because it's under 21 Junior World Cup, so probably I'll be 20, I think. Yeah.
Lastly, what's next for you after today?
After today, I'm just gonna spend time with my family. You know, get rest at home. Just live my normal life again. Tomorrow it's another school day. Yeah, so kind of like coach gave us 1 week break, so it's kind of good, you know, to be mixing with family and friends. But after that 1 week, then like hell starts again.
When does school start for you?
Tomorrow. Yeah, but I think coach gave us like another leave off, so we kind of maybe we taking a break tomorrow from school.
You need to go to school.
Yeah, we don't have to go. We got like MC, second thing. Yeah, so kind of have a break tomorrow. Yeah, so after 1 week, then start again, intense training, all that. Yeah.
You can just comment on your individual performance for the tournament. How you think you fared? I mean, a lot of teams seem to be taking you out because they can't stop you. So I mean, what's your own personal performance?
For my own personal, I think I'm proud of myself. You know, I've trained hard for this. Like, I've sacrificed a lot of my time with my family and friends just to come down for training, and like I come down like almost like an hour early to, you know, train hard, and it actually pays off. But at the same time, I also have to thank my team. You know, without them, I wouldn't be as good as I am now. They always keep pushing myself for training. You know, I kind of tend to be a bit lazy, but you know, they kind of help me. So I got to thank the team as well and Coach Soleh.
Do you think this is the best you've played in any tournament so far?
Probably, given the targets that we achieved, right? Yeah, I think this is probably the best tournament I've played.
Thanks so much.
Thanks. Thanks.
Alright, coach. So, what went wrong?
I don't think a hell of a lot went wrong, actually. I mean, we conceded probably 5 soft goals today, much the same as it was in the first game. 4 soft goals, and they had 2 really good penalty corners. Some mistakes from the goalkeeping side today, but at the end of the day, to get to the goalkeepers, they've had to get through 10 other players first. So, injuries, end of tournament, run out of legs, the emotional side of things as well. It's really difficult to sort of pick yourself up for 3 days, 4 days consecutively with big injuries. So I don't think a hell of a lot went wrong. I just think that today we certainly weren't at our best physically, and a tournament like this against competition like that, you can't be that far off your best physically before you to compete. So that's all it was, really.
Comparing the first match and this match against Pakistan, which one you think the team did better?
Well, difficult, because the first one I think we took the game to them a lot more in the first one. So, if you're looking at it purely from an uneducated sort of hockey spectator's perspective, the first game would have been a lot more exciting to watch, a lot more skillful. The second one showed a lot of character. So there was a lot of, real push yourself, motivational sort of stuff that the guys showed from within. So strength of character was the class of the second game, whereas, it was across the board in the first game. So I'd say it's much of a muchness, 50-50. The second game wasn't as classy though.
You talk about strength of character. Before the tournament started, you guys targeted top 4. So standing here, after reaching that target, what are your thoughts on this?
Look, I mean, we're really, really happy about making the top 4 because that's a bit of history that's been created, and that's a bit of legacy that this team will have forever and a day. Nobody can take that away. So that's really good. But once we made it there were opportunities to go further, and the boys are obviously a little bit upset that we didn't have the platform to go further. So it's a bittersweet moment standing here, sort of saying, look, thanks, it's the end of the tournament. Happy, as I said, really happy that we made the top 4, but also a bittersweet, sort of a little bit of bitterness in that I think we could have possibly got up over Malaysia. We could have possibly been contesting in a final today, but there's no such thing as could have, would have, should have in sports.
So before the tournament started, top 4 place, now you've got that. Does it mean that in every tournament now the targets will have to be higher?
In terms of positioning, not necessarily.
But just in terms of
the way we improve our game is what it's about. Said from the start, I'll keep on saying it. We're on a sort of 3 to 4 year development plan, so that's got to be key focus. We've just got to keep working on meeting our KPIs within the group for that 3 to 4 year development plan along the way, and the results will take care of themselves if we get better.
So do you think Pakistan was the strongest team in the tournament? I mean,
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. Pakistan are probably individually a lot more skillful than most other teams across the board. So probably across 15 or 16 players. But when you look at Malaysia and Korea, I think tactically they are a lot stronger, and they've got the skill to match it. I certainly think Pakistan are not quite as strong in the tactical department and the strategy.
So the next step for you guys is the tournament in Hong Kong.
Yep, under 21 AHF Cup.
And obviously you need to finish in the top 4 for that to get into the next tournament.
Yep.
Qualify for the Asian Cup.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that has to be your goal.
Sure, I mean top 4 is definitely the way forward there. There's no choice about it. We have to make it. If we don't make it, this current group has got nothing to play in the next 4 years. So we miss out on all the qualifying tournaments for Junior World Cup, and eventually miss out on 2013 Junior World Cup. So effectively it's a write-off for this group for the next 4 years. So it's really important that we do make sure we get there and achieve top 4.
How important is this, the fact that you managed to get top 4 here, going to the next tournament?
Well, I think it's a big thing, because they've now got to learn learn what it's like at the top end of the tree at the end of a tournament, how you lift yourself, how you manage yourself in the early stages to make sure you've got legs at the end. They've now sort of got a better appreciation of the kind of game that I'm really wanting them to play, and the physical demands that takes on your body, what's required from a fitness perspective, what's required from a strength perspective, the importance of core stability, all these other sorts of things. rehydration, nutrition. That's where we've got to go. There's a long way to go yet on all those fronts.
Well, now that the last game has been played, so what's next? As in any rest and relaxation plans?
Sure.
For the team?
This group they'll have a week's break, 1 week's break. We'll come back in on the evening of the 30th, just to do some questionnaires on some of the psychological development we've been working on. The physiology guys will also present some results to them based on all the data that we've gathered through the course of this tournament. And somewhere we'll try and put that together as a package to the powers that be, to say that to prove that we really do need to be playing more games. We need to have some scientific evidence and some hard numbers for them, so that's important. And then they'll come back Monday the 4th and start training for the Under 21 AHF Cup again.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your support through the week.
Vox Sports. Believe it.